Joey Manu denies Latrell Mitchell bad blood after shocking shoulder charge. Can a single shoulder charge shatter a friendship forged in fire? Or can one quiet sentence heal a wound the entire rugby league world thought would never close? Accor Stadium, Sydney. A cold winter night in 2024. The sky is bruised purple, the crowd a roaring ocean of blue and cherry red. Two proud Indigenous warriors, Joey Manu and Latrell Mitchell, are about to collide at full speed in a moment that will be replayed until the footage itself wears out. Please like, share, and subscribe for more Sport Talk content. Latrell collects the ball 30 meters out, eyes up, hips loaded like a cannon. Joey, the Roosters' silent assassin, reads it early. No malice in his eyes, only duty. He launches. Shoulder meets jaw with a crack that silences 40,000 people for half a heartbeat before the stadium erupts in disbelief and rage. Latrell lies motionless on the turf, blood already pooling at the corner of his mouth. The big screen replays it in slow motion, merciless. Joey stands over him for a second, chest heaving, then walks away without celebration. You can almost see the childhood friends inside both men screaming at each other across the white lines. Referee points to the spot. Send off. Red card. The first in a finals match in 20 years. Joey doesn't argue. He simply raises a hand in apology toward the South's fans baying for his blood and disappears down the tunnel, head bowed, the weight of two nations on his shoulders. Later, in the sheds, Latrell is stretchered past him. No words, just a look that lasts an eternity. The footage leaks. Commentators call it career-ending bad blood. Social media explodes with tribal war cries. He grew up idolizing Joey. Joey calls Latrell little brother. And now the league world waits for the feud that will split Indigenous Rugby League in half. But the next morning, before the bruise on Latrell's jaw has even darkened, Joey Manu fronts the cameras outside Roosters HQ. No script, no club media officer hovering, just a man in a plain gray hoodie, eyes still carrying the night. Someone asks the question everyone is burning to hear. Is there bad blood now between you and Latrell? Joey looks straight down the lens, voice calm as a Sunday morning on La Perouse Beach. I don't care what anyone thinks. That's my brother. I rang him last night. We prayed. It's done. I love him. 10 words. I don't care what anyone thinks. And in that moment, the entire narrative collapses like a house of cards. Within minutes, the clip is everywhere. Triple M cuts it live into breakfast radio, and the hosts go silent. Fox Sports runs it on loop. Old men in RSLs who were ready to disown Joey wipe their eyes into their beers. On Instagram, Latrell posts a single black and white photo of the two of them as teenagers at the Koori knockout, arms slung around each other, smiling like tomorrow would never come. Caption, always my bro at Joey Manu. The comments flood with crying emojis from hardened league tragics who have never cried at anything except grand final losses. One elder writes, "This is what deadly men do. They protect the fire, not add to it." What does it say about us that we were so ready to believe two black fellas would tear each other apart for our entertainment? That we needed Joey to stand there and choose love over pride before we remembered who these men actually are? In a sport that sells violence as its heartbeat, Joey Manu reminded us that the greatest act of courage is restraint after impact. Not the hit, the healing. We talk about warriors, but real warriors don't keep swinging when their brother is on the ground. They drop the shield and pick him up. 3 weeks later, Latrell returns for the preliminary final. First person he embraces on the field is Joey, both in different colors, same heartbeat. The crowd rises as one, not in hate, in relief, in respect. Later, someone asks Joey if he regrets the hit. He smiles softly. I regret he got hurt, but I'd do the same thing again tomorrow if it meant protecting my teammates. That's the game. What I'll never regret is choosing him over the noise. He pauses, looks to the sky. Growing up, people always wanted us to fight each other for their stories. We decided a long time ago we'd write a different one. Another time Latrell is asked about it, he just laughs. Man, that's family. You gonna stay mad at your brother forever because he cleaned you up playing footy? Grow up. And when Joey eventually hangs up the boots, they'll show the bone-rattling hits, the offloads, the grand finals. But the moment that will play in schools, in prisons, in hearts, is 10 quiet words outside a league club on a random Tuesday. Because Joey Manu didn't just save a friendship that day. He reminded a divided game, a divided country. that love can be louder than any collision. And somewhere, two boys from the bush once told the world would pit them against each other simply refused to play that script. Instead, they wrote the greatest love story rugby league never knew it needed. That, more than any try or tackle, is the legacy.